iG.V not to be deterred. They want to go in, they want to contest this, and in fact, EnVy in trouble, but the backup will be there immediately from the team. They'll turn towards trying to get them off EnVy, but it's not going to work. EnVy's down, that's your first blood. MP will find one kill in return. So they are. Look for the Astral setup, but EnVy playing it just on the edge of it, and Cicada may have got a bit too greedy, gets kicked back here by SVG. Stampede comes through from Owies. They look to close the gap, bring down the OD, and find more potentially as well. Skewer from MSS as he comes in close range for the Shockwave to finish off Super.
Dream target, but it's a target nonetheless, as now he gets 403 kill score, 6k net worth.
EnVy's got to be a bit careful. He's not on the man. I guess he does still have the Stampede to rely on, and indeed it comes through. They'll get the smash onto Dogfights. Magnetized down as well. Owie just jumps in straight away. Can they get the turnaround, iG.V? They're looking towards Owie. They really don't. Head down towards the bottom as the wave starts to come in. Stampede comes out. They're looking to make a play in mid. Owie closes the gap immediately, gets the blink stun off onto Cicada. SVG and MSS turn up to finish the deal. That's the OD down for 45. Really being back on the
top lane.
He's insane. Is he in trouble? He has the Stone Gaze. iG.V are really trying to fight around it, but I mean the Stone Gaze alone was just enough to force them back, and now the rest of MP turn up into town. Boulder smash onto Super, that's the CM out and down. They look for a Splinter Blast connection. You have to be a little careful, and there's your jump in. First of all onto iG.July, MSS looking for the secure setup, brings iG.July back. They've got the Stone Gaze as well. iG.July just absolutely surrounded. Cicada trying to come in and help out with a defensive Astral. In fact, for the time being, it may have just done it. iG.July's able to get the wall out, surges away. Paparazzi ticking down low to the magnetized, in fact, goes down. Aegis is popped, back in the center of the fight. MSS jumping back in. Shockwave isn't going to connect with Dogfights. Vitality's half of the map. Paparazzi, okay, quick jump there. In fact, Dogfights was attempting, I think it was a bit of a bait and switch there as he swapped places with Owie. Vacuum, wall, but it doesn't matter. They Stampede immediately away. MP just getting themselves the hell out. They still have an RP available, but MSS did have the bug on him. Now he'll Shadow Amulet up. He's going to look for the position. They're held close together there by the initial Winter's Curse set up from 1437. MSS continues hiding in the shadows. Paparazzi's already taken down one. MSS waiting for the perfect time, the perfect place. They're relatively grouped up. Oh no! He does hold it. Cancel cast. There's the RP. Skewers in, into position. They've caught two, but Cicada, oh my goodness, drops the hammer. And with that, it is going to be iG.V taking the fight. Massive team fight. Into Paparazzi. He's in the pit. MSS still to cover the shadows. Isn't going to get connected on by that dust as well, so can still get that jump factor onto the side of iG.V. But there's the jump iG.July. Three-man vacuum wall. Owie comes in response though, and the Stone Gaze is there from EnVy, forcing iG.V to back away. iG.July, can he actually get himself out of this one? He will. Owie's going to be held back here by the CM. There's your RP from MSS though, getting both Paparazzi and Cicada, but once again a fight where the Sanities comes out, does huge amounts of damage, and it may just be enough. MP, they've lost three, but EnVy on the high ground, trying to deal with Paparazzi in dogfights. Paparazzi hasn't got the time lapse, already used it. Cicada is free to take a lot of intelligence, really build up the damage potential that his Sanity's Eclipse can do.
Time to back soon for MP with all that in stolen, but
Paparazzi is underneath the sentry. There's the jump in. Cicada immediately with the Sanity's Eclipse. He's blown up one. If he turns towards him, Cicada, can he get away? Not with an RP like that. MSS finds the setup. The Greaves are enough though. Coming in just in time. iG.July saves the OD. MSS going in fully aggressive, but he can't quite finish off the OD, and EnVy is now in a lot of trouble. Paparazzi, time lapse is back. EnVy's down once. They pop the Aegis. Dogfights and iG.July will kill off MSS. Can they kill EnVy a second time? He's got Blade Mail, doesn't have a Stone Gaze. I mean, look at the evasion go to work. It's certainly causing issues. iG.V have to be careful about how they do it, but he's been left alone. All his friends have gone home, and EnVy will be taken down. iG.V hold the base.
The kind of matters for OD as well.
Oh no! Misses the RP here. Cicada with the slide out. Will be held in place by the Winter's Curse. The BKB's already out. Can they actually kill him though? That's the question.
He blinks.
Oh, he wasn't even looking at EnVy. And he's going to get out of it. He's got Hurricane Pipe back up. Cicada will be A-OK, and on the backlines, Paparazzi rips through SVG, jump forward from iG.July, they get the combo with the Vacuum Crush. Owie comes back in on the backlines, looking to rectify this hit for MP. He's taken down Super.
seeing ENVY's gone for the Stone Gate stuff. It's got plus, it used to be +1 second, I think, and now they buffed it to +2.
There we go, Border Smash onto 2 as MP moving thick and fast. Sakata falling low, but the BKBs forces up to the high ground. Dogfights will go. Dogfights, he needs to jump, and he needs to jump right now, but it's not going to happen. Roshan is taken down. ENVY picks up the Aegis.
You don't
need buyback, you just need that Rapier. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, ENVY.
He even sold the phase boost. He didn't just put him in his stash. He's like... So
how do you stop this?
I'm going to pull Medusa deep into your base, so you pull NP whole team deep into your base as a result, which not the easiest thing to achieve. 4 staffs can kind of help.
Quick reactions from both sides, dodging either's respective blink initiations. Indeed, ENVY just allowed free range to get this down.
Weaver's just going to go for bottom. See what ENVY does. Do they go for another lane? Do they go for tier 4s?
ENVY doesn't have a TP, of course. No surprises there. So he is going to have to stick and go full in. And they really need to go full in. Now we'll get the jump. There's the RP onto OD. OD's out. Does have buyback. Immediately uses it. At the same time, Paparazzi's getting away with a fair bit. Will now choose to TP back. They're going to choose to take the fight full on. Certainly need to. Dogfights falling low. Zakata sliding in. Held back by the Winter's Curse. Getting into position to make sure that that Stone Gaze kicks in, and Sakata the statue out and down, die back from the OD, and the Rapier is certainly doing it here. The damage from ENVY ripping through Vitality. Buybacks will come out from Injulight and Paparazzi, but the tier 4s are gone. ENVY's onto the Ancient. Can they do anything to stop him? That's the question. I mean, you've got Dogfights trying to go on the back lines, but it's the front lines that's the issue here. ENVY just focusing the Ancient. Injulight's there with the vacuum wall combination. But then they don't care. They'll hit on forward, take the win, bringing down the Ancient.